Using ChatGPT to grow your online business can be like instantly having an expert research analysis, an expert marketing strategist, and an expert copywriter on your team without having to bankroll a single new salary. But ChatGPT can only help you grow your online business if you learn how to effectively talk to it, how to effectively engineer your prompts, and how to train it to get the best results possible. Otherwise, it will end up just being a massive waste of your time, and it could even ruin your SEO, effectively getting your website blacklisted by Google. And you obviously don't want that. Well, in this video, not only am I gonna show you the ropes and teach you how to avoid those potential disasters, I'm gonna hand you the scripts. That's right, there is no reason to buy yourself an expensive ChatGPT course because I'm handing you the scripts for free that you can just copy and paste into ChatGPT, explode your business, and thank me later. Okay, so here's the first thing you gotta understand to get these crazy good results with ChatGPT. The level of ChatGPT's output can only match the quality of your input. So how you structure your prompt and the more details you include in your prompt, the more detailed and specific and helpful ChatGPT's answer is going to be for you. So I'm gonna grab the first of these copy and paste scripts and just pop it into ChatGPT and talk you through it as we customize it and as ChatGPT generates the answers. Okay, so here's what we've got. You are an expert marketing strategist like Gillian, Perkins, Ryan Deiss, or Danny Sullivan, and you're going to help me come up with marketing ideas, strategies, and content to grow my online business. Okay, so here's the thing. ChatGPT, it's got so much information in it, and it has information from all these different perspectives. Now, what I want you to think about is what would happen if you asked two different people the same question. For example, let's say you needed help marketing your business, and so you asked a marketing strategist for some advice on how to market your business. What would they tell you versus what would your mom tell you if you asked her the same question? We get different answers from different people because different people have different experiences and perspectives. ChatGPT has all the information in it to be any one of thousands and thousands of different types of people. We want to tell ChatGPT what sort of answer we want. Who do we want ChatGPT to answer us as? So that's why we're starting out by telling ChatGPT exactly who it should be, an expert marketing strategist like Gillian Perkins, Ryan Deiss, or Danny Sullivan. Okay, so now we move on to the next part. Now we're gonna give ChatGPT a bit of context. My business strategy is to first give away free information to help my target audience find the solutions and answers they're looking for. Then I offer them the opportunity to join my email list before finally going in for the sale. Okay, so now ChatGPT understands what our basic business strategy is. Now, of course, if that's not your business strategy, you'll wanna customize that part. But you'll definitely want to customize this next part. Here's a bit about my business and target market. I help blank to blank. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to say that I run a business where I am a professional organizer and I have a course that I want to sell to help moms organize and simplify their homes. So that's what I'm going to tell ChatGPT. I help moms to organize their homes. And then to get ChatGPT to give you more detailed answers, because we're going to be asking ChatGPT to help us out with content ideas and generating content and all sorts of things like that. So we need to make sure that ChatGPT can really talk like us and can teach the strategies and share from the perspective that we share in our businesses. So I'm going to list 3 strategies that I teach as a home organizer. So now that we have given ChatGPT this context and told ChatGPT the kind of answers we're looking for, now we can give it the question. And this is our request for ChatGPT. What are the main pain points and challenges my target market is dealing with? And I'm just gonna hit send message and ChatGPT will give us the answer while I explain what we're doing here. So in order to be able to effectively market your business and to get people to be interested in your product, you need to speak to the challenges or the pain points that they are struggling with so that you are really talking to them about what they care about, what they're dealing with, and the problems that they're trying to solve. Well, when you're first starting out and you haven't yet done market research, you don't yet have an audience, it can be really tough to figure out exactly what those challenges might be or what those pain points are. Well, ChatGPT is a great starting place for this. ChatGPT has so much data within it and so much information within it. And so if you can tap into what ChatGPT knows about moms who want to organize their homes, then you can get a big jump ahead with that market research. Now, this is not where you should stop by any means. You definitely should get out there into the wild and find out what your target market is currently struggling with. But this is just going to give you a huge step forward, really get you out of that like zero, I know nothing about my target market place. And it's also going to give you a lot of context and information to use as you are asking ChatGPT with more help with creating your initial marketing materials or more marketing materials to grow your business further. So here's some of the things that ChatGPT came up with: that they are struggling with overwhelm with the clutter, lack of time, inconsistencies in routines, keeping up with their kids and the messes that their kids create, and so many more things. Now, if you were running a business like this, my guess is that you probably already know most of these things, really. Probably you are a professional organizer working with moms because you used to struggle with keeping your home organized and you have kids yourself or something like that. Maybe you've worked with some people, but how much time would it have taken you to come up with this list? And how complete would your list have been? ChatGPT is fantastic at saving time and doing a lot of easy thinking in a lot less time than it would take us to do it. So it's not necessarily here that ChatGPT is giving you information you couldn't have gotten otherwise, but it is saving you so much time. Okay, so now let's move on to the next copy and paste prompt. So I'm just gonna grab this one right here. Great, thank you. I'm focusing on content marketing to reach my target market, so I need to publish lots of helpful content that they are looking for. Please suggest 5 to 10 main content topics that are the common topics my target market searches Google and YouTube to find answers for. I'm looking for major topic categories, not ideas for individual pieces of content. ChatGPT contains tons of search data, so it's going to be able to tell us what real people have been searching in the past on Google and YouTube and help us to figure out where we should really focus in with our content marketing. Okay, so here are a few of the topics ChatGPT came up with: decluttering basics and techniques, time management for home organization, emotional aspects of organizing, budget-friendly organization solutions. So one of the things ChatGPT is just amazing at is brainstorming. Again, this isn't necessarily information you didn't know, but it would have taken you a lot longer to come up with this list, and you probably wouldn't have been able to think of all 10 of these different topics that ChatGPT came up with. Now, even with all the help ChatGPT can give, growing your business can still seem overwhelming if you have to buy a whole bunch of different types of software and learn how to use them all and pay for them all to be able to run your business. But thankfully, it doesn't have to be that way, because there is one tool you can use to run and automate your entire business. It's called Kartra. Kartra is an all-in-one system that lets creators, coaches, and experts monetize their knowledge and their services online. They've got this awesome drag and drop builder that makes it so easy to build websites, pages, set up videos, build entire funnels, even set up your online course. And Kartra can also manage your email marketing and text marketing too. Probably the best part is that Kartra allows you to automate so much, freeing up a whole lot of time every day, allowing you to, you guessed it, work less and earn more. Wouldn't it be amazing to only need one software to run your entire online business forever? Well, that's exactly what makes Kartra so amazing. Just head to gillianperkins.com/Kartra to sign up for a free 30-day trial and find out how you can use Kartra to start working less and earning a whole lot more. Again, that's gillianperkins.com/Kartra. Okay, so the next thing I want ChatGPT to help me out with is coming up with specific keywords and keyword phrases that I should target with my content. This is going to help me to figure out what terms people are really searching so that I can decide which specific articles or videos I want to create to attract traffic to my website. So here's the prompt that we got for this one. What are some keyword phrases moms would search to learn about? And then here we can pop in any of those different content topics that ChatGPT found for us. So I might put in here decluttering basics and techniques. So now ChatGPT is giving us these specific keyword phrase ideas like how to start decluttering my home, decluttering tips for beginners, steps to declutter a room, best decluttering methods. So these are terms that real people are searching to learn about decluttering. And this gives me a starting place for deciding what article I want to create. Now, as you probably know, it is always important to vet the information that ChatGPT gives you. Don't just trust it. It has a lot of information in it, and like I said, it can answer you as more than one type of person. And so while it has the information in it from expert marketers, it also has information in it about marketing from people who know nothing about marketing. So here's how we can check out this answer and make sure that it is legit. So I'm just going to copy and paste this first keyword over into my go-to keyword research software, which is keysearch.co. So I'm just going to paste that in there and click search. It is just going to run that keyword through their database and give me the actual numbers on how many people are searching that each month and how it compares to other keywords. And just as an extra advantage here, it's also going to give me alternative keywords and tell me how they compare to this keyword. And so in that way, I'll be able to choose the keyword that really is the most popular and is the best fit for what I want to create, and make sure that I'm creating the very best piece of content that will give me the most mileage and attract the most people to my website. Okay, so as you can see here, there is some amount of volume. Some people are searching for that exact term, how to start decluttering my home. However, I see that there are some other terms that are kind of similar that actually have a lot more volume. So like this very next one here, how to start decluttering your home. So just instead of how to start decluttering my home, how to start decluttering your home. More people are searching for that. So it would be better to title my article with that particular title and target that keyword. And then I could, of course, sort by volume and see which are the very most popular. This one right here, how to declutter your home, way more popular than how to start decluttering your home. But maybe I still want to write an article about how to start decluttering your home to target people who are in those beginning phases and to take advantage of that less competitive keyword. Okay, so now let's head back over to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT for a little bit more help growing our business with the next copy and paste prompt. Okay, so this one says, okay, let's go with title, please act as an expert SEO content writer and outline an informative 1,500-word article on this topic. Okay, so obviously you need to customize this with the title, and I'm going to go with the more SEO friendly, the more popular title we found, which was how to start decluttering your home. Now, you'll notice that here I've given ChatGPT a little bit more instruction. I don't want ChatGPT to any longer just be acting like an expert marketing strategist. I want them to be an expert SEO content writer. So I'm not just saying an expert writer, not just someone who can write well, but someone who is trained in SEO or search engine optimization, because I want to make sure that this is including some targeted keywords to make sure that it will rank well on Google and also that it has the structure that Google prefers. Okay, so we'll just hit send on that and see what ChatGPT comes up with here. So remember, I just asked for an outline, so it's not going to be writing the article for me, but this brings me to another important point about utilizing ChatGPT to grow your business. You see, there are two things that ChatGPT is especially good at, and I find saves me the most time. Sure, ChatGPT can write entire articles for you, but a lot of the time they require a lot of editing and can end up getting your website on Google's bad side and getting you to drop in the searches or even possibly get blacklisted by Google. So we want to rely on these two particular strengths. The first is brainstorming. ChatGPT is just amazing at coming up with lists of ideas, and this could be like topic ideas, it could be title ideas for your online course. But whenever you need to think of a bunch of different ideas, do some brainstorming, ChatGPT can just be your shortcut and it can save you so much time. Another thing that ChatGPT is amazing at is creating structure. So if you need an outline for something, if you need a format for something, ChatGPT can give that for you and can save you a lot of time time figuring out what you should say when and exactly how you should order your ideas. And then there's actually one more thing that ChatGPT is really good at, and that is editing or revising or improving. And we'll look more at that in a little bit here. But for right now, let's look at this blog article outline that ChatGPT has generated for us. So it included an introduction with a word count we want to aim for, and it gives us some specific points we could cover in the introduction. And then it has these sections: understanding your why, setting clear goals, gathering needed supplies, choosing a starting point. So it has laid this all out for us so that we could write this article in a lot less time than it would otherwise take. And now, if you wanted help with the writing, like maybe you're not sure what to say in one of these sections, you could totally ask ChatGPT to write that section for you, and then you could edit what ChatGPT gave you so that it is in your own natural tone and includes advice from your own perspective. Because in order to stay on Google's good side and keep your content ranking well, you need to make sure that what's being published on your website is custom. That is really what makes your content stand out from other people's content. If your content is not unique from what Google is finding on other websites, then it is not going to rank your content. Right now, the easiest way that Google is telling whether something is generated by AI is just that it sounds so much like stuff that's already published on the web. It's practically duplicate content. Now, yes, ChatGPT gives a different answer every time you ask it something, but if there's enough people out there asking it for answers and then publishing the results as their content, then the chances that the sentences that ChatGPT gave you are similar to what it gave other people are pretty high. And that can really hurt your ranking on Google. Okay, so now let's move on to our next copy and paste prompt to get ChatGPT to grow your business. And this one is no longer about creating that just purely free content for content marketing. Now we're gonna move on to your opt-in offer. So these are sometimes called lead magnets. This is something that you can give away for free to attract leads and grow your email list. So this prompt says, please generate 10 ideas for lead magnets I could offer for free to attract moms, we'll put in here, moms who are interested in getting their homes organized. These should have high perceived value and be related to my audience's biggest pain points or goals. For each lead magnet idea, include a compelling title and a description of, let's add in, a description of what the content would include. Now, I think this is where ChatGPT really starts to shine when we're talking about that brainstorming capability, because earlier it was coming up with, different content topic ideas that you probably already knew yourself. But now we're getting into more creative brainstorming where we're trying to come up with unique titles for this lead magnet or opt-in offer and a description of what they would include. And this can take a lot of time to think up yourself, and sometimes it can be really a struggle to come up with these sorts of ideas. And ChatGPT is giving us 10 of them in a matter of just a minute or two. So a few of the ideas ChatGPT came up with include a 7-day home decluttering challenge, the ultimate toy organization guide, and a quick cleanup cheat sheet. I like that ChatGPT included kind of some different format options. So like one of them is a challenge, one is a guide, one is a checklist, one is an ebook. And also keep in mind, take ChatGPT's ideas and run with them. You might want to use the title for one, but then combine it with the description of another. Or maybe ChatGPT gave you an idea for a checklist, and you're like, that could totally be a challenge. Or it gave you an idea for a guide, and you decide to turn it into a webinar or something like that. This is just a starting place. Everything ChatGPT gives you should only be considered a starting place. It saves you a ton of time because it saves you all the time thinking of the initial idea and getting started with it. It gets that ball rolling, but then you need to take it and turn it into something awesome. Now, that being said, ChatGPT can help you turn it into something awesome. So for example, let's say that we decided we wanted to go with this 7-day home decluttering challenge. So we have a prompt where we can ask ChatGPT to outline the content for that. So we can just grab this, copy and paste it, and say, outline the content for the 7-day home decluttering challenge, point number 1 above, okay? And so now what ChatGPT is going to do here for us is outline like what we would actually do on each day of the challenge. Again, saving you tons of time. You could even take this a step further and then ask ChatGPT to write an email for each day of the challenge that you can send out to tell people, what they're supposed to do on that day of the challenge. Or you could write those yourself. Of course, if you write things yourself, they are going to be more unique to you and sound more like you. But if you have ChatGPT write them, then that can save you lots of time. So you just kind of need to decide whether this is going to be something where your unique voice is important and whether or not it's going to be something you're going to be publishing that needs to get ranked for SEO purposes, because then it does become more important to write it yourself, versus on the other hand, if it's something that can be more like cut and dry and straightforward, in that case, ChatGPT is going to do it faster and quite possibly better, with better grammar than we might be able to do on our own. So now that ChatGPT has generated and outlined this entire lead magnet idea for us, we could ask it this follow-up question, which is, what would be a great headline for an opt-in page that offered this free challenge? So remember, ChatGPT has already come up with a simple title for this challenge, but on the page where people go to sign up for this challenge, we need a headline on that page that really grabs these moms' attention, gets them interested in the challenge, and compels them to sign up. So here are a few of the options ChatGPT came up with. Unlock a clutter-free home in just 7 days. Are you up for the challenge? Or join hundreds of moms, transform your home in just a week. Now, I don't know about you, but honestly, those are pretty good. And they're probably just as good as anything I could have come up with, and just about as good as anything any copywriter I've ever hired has been able to come up with. Now, you might not have ChatGPT write your entire sales page, but you can totally have it write you the headlines or write you some bullet points if you give it enough information about what you are writing and who you're writing for. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, all the prompts I used in this video are available to you for free in the description below. Just open it up and you'll find them. You can copy and paste them straight into ChatGPT. Just customize them for your specific business, and you're going to be off to the races with supercharging your marketing messaging, generating content ideas, outlining your content. It's going to save you so much time and probably vastly improve things as well. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, and these copy and paste ChatGPT scripts help you out as well. If you want to see more videos about ChatGPT and how to use it to grow your business in the future, give this video a like to let me know that you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos on this topic. Now, next up, you'll want to watch this video right here about the 3 things that you need to turn your business into a success. These are 3 things every business needs to make money online, and if you're missing any of them, then you can't make a darn cent. So watch it now.